So here I am with Dietmar on the Saturday for Hobby-Modell-Spiel in Leipzig in Germany. Dietmar, I saw this in prototype form over the when we did that online stream a while back. Yes. But tell me about this beautiful creation.
This
because
is now the final edition.
Final version.
Final version.
You must be so proud of this.
Yeah, this is. It was a lot of work, but it's really a lot of fun.
Paid off. And he actually let me have a fly of it yesterday in stabilised mode. I couldn't believe how easy it is to fly. Yeah. But only because of all the effort he's put into programming the flight controller. A lot of lines of code in that to achieve it.
Also, for example, this light dimming function, so I can...
Do you just keep thinking of new little things you can do with it? Yeah.
Also, a few extra lines and to figure out how to do it.
A few extra lines of code. Yeah. But he's done all the complex maths to enable it to do the, you know, all the...
and to have the laser guns flashing in the same frequency as the light goes.
Of course. I'd be disappointed if it didn't do that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a small details you don't recognize direct, but which makes it.
Yeah, give those scale touches. Yeah. So what's it actually called? Remind me.
I call it Trijet, but it's
Trijet.
Trijet, yeah, because it's 3 motors, but there's a Star Wars edition of Porsche design team.
Yes, I remember you telling me that. Yeah.
And they call it something about Pegasus something. To be honest, I can't remember at all.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. If you want to see the transition, when I can explain to you, you asked on
That'd
Friday.
be lovely. Yeah. Because I think people will be interested how that works.
So I can, while I fly, talk through and say what I do on the remote.
If you've got time to do that, it'd be lovely. Yeah.
I knew I want to do a test flight.
Let's just clean my lens.
Clear the runway.
Clear the runway.
So,
let's point out these vanes at the back, the thrust vectoring mechanism at the back. Yeah, thank you for that. So this is not a drone. This is thrust.
It's a hybrid.
It's kind of a hybrid, yeah.
Yeah, it's an aircraft which can take off vertical, a VTOL.
Yep.
And it's when I do the hovering, the vertical takeoff, it's like a tricopter, but with 2 thrust vectored motors on the rear, which do then the yaw.
But ducted fan, not
ducted 50mm ducted fans,
not
4S.
Not propellers.
Yeah, no propellers.
No propellers.
There's one more fan in the front. Sometimes people don't see it because we colored it.
Yeah. All right.
So I'm going to arm now. When I take off, it's like a copter flying.
Yeah.
I can fly around, I will do that, and then I will say, okay, now I switch on my virtual runway.
Virtual runway, yeah, you told me about this yesterday,
yes. Yeah. So this is where the thrust direction changed from a vertical thrust to a horizontal thrust.
Yes.
And with the switch, the airplane maintains the attitude and the thrust is 0. Whenever my stick is, I can reverse my stick to 0 position and then throttle up forward, accelerate on the runway.
Yeah.
And then gain height. And then the runway automatically switches off.
Yep. After you've gained through lift. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe we have to wait a moment until the colleague.
Oh, because Marcus is practicing over there.
Because when we want to do
yeah, we don't want to blow him out of the sky.
I have to fly around somewhere.
Yeah. All right. So Marcus is practicing his routine. We'll be back in a moment. After this commercial break and words from our sponsors. So I think Marcus has just landed, practicing his very slow routine. Here we go.
Okay, Markus, können wir?
Good to go, Marcus?
Okay.
I think he said, yeah, all right. It's amazing how stable it is.
two. Okay, I think we are ready to take off.
Okay.
So I now switch on the runway. Runway is activated. Throttle back. And I now throttle up. Make time height, and I'm take off.
Right.
That's it.
I see
so
that.
This was the transition.
I actually, do you know what, Dietmar, I actually saw the runway.
Yeah.
For a moment, it wasn't invisible.
So you see upside down flying.
Yeah.
So this is aerodynamic. There's no lift into this direction from the EDF.
This is all forward flight
Yeah.
and lift.
Now I can show you my digital helium.
Digital helium, look that up, people.
So there's no helium in now. This is the, you see how it falls down
Yes.
without the speed I need to fly. So this
Yeah.
is minimum airspeed.
Yes.
Now I'm activating helium. Bit more. So it's less weight with more helium. Digital. So this is now almost FRT. And to show this is not hover mode, I do a loop.
Yeah, so not hovering.
Digital helium indoor flight.
It's calling it digital helium.
Helium off, you see it's falling down?
Yeah, you saw that that change there. So this is digital helium. It's kind of a switch for the flight controller to sub in that down thrust.
Now I do the back transition. This is hover mode, but with my angle stick, so I can select the angle between horizontal and vertical, hover horizontal, and any position in between.
Brilliant. I mean, it's rock solid. I mean, there's obviously no wind or anything in here, but it's just brilliant.
Yeah.
Thanks very much for the demo, Dietmar. See, this isn't the only one. There are two others flown in the show, and in the night show and the day show, you fly this to music.
Yes.
And the music is just perfect for all the different tricks and transitions that you do.
Yeah, to have all the light, the music, and do a nice show for the people to
Yeah,
enjoy it.
just perfect.
Yeah.
So Dietmar, thanks very much. It's great to travel here and actually see it for real, and you flying it. What an achievement. Just brilliant.
Nice
So
to
people
appreciate
will ask, Dietmar, people will ask if they if they want one of these, want to build one of these.
Yes.
It's just a huge amount of effort, isn't it, to build one and to set it up.
Yeah, I mean it's building a scratch model, so you start from raw material you can buy. I think the vacuum molded is really extremely huge amount of work. But if you just want to have the flying things, I think an EPP cut out and nice painting, like we have it here on the prototype. So this is the very first prototype. So from the backside, you see this is just
Yes.
a knife cutted out EPP plate.
Yes.
And then you have to do, of course, the electronics like on a copter and the EDFs and the thrust vector unit. But I would welcome to share all these DXF files and so on. But you have to build it definitely on your own.
Yes.
So there's nothing you can buy.
Dietmar has a full-time job. You know, he can't.
Yeah.
He doesn't have time to help people do this. But there is kind of a plan they could download and a PowerPoint and whatever. We'll Can we give people a link should they be interested in looking at that?
I don't have a homepage or where you can download it, but I can send it by mail, or if you have
a Google, maybe a Google Drive or something like that. We'll talk about that, and I'll drop something in the video description for folks who are interested in being inspired by some of the amazing work Dietmar's done here. Okay, thanks very much, Dietmar.
Okay.
Cheers.
Thanks.
Bye.